What up?
What's up? How are you doing, man?
I am doing good. It's Friday.
So let's go ahead and bring Ken up. Let's just bring him up. Let's just go ahead and get into it.
Let's do it.
What is up?
What's up, buddy? What's up, guys?
How you doing, sir? How are you guys doing?
I missed you guys.
Dude, missed you too.
Well, we missed you. And of course, since you were coming on.
Thank you. That's a beautiful shirt. It really it accentuates your hourglass figure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
My Dan hoodie because my Windmint's in the wash, so you can't come on Crypto Nightly with a dirty hoodie on.
Well, I wish that I was wearing my Windmint shirt, but
I burned it last weekend. And
no, it's in my luggage, which Avianca has misplaced for the time being, but we'll see.
Wait, which luggage? Have you still not unpacked from Vegas?
Oh no, I just went to Colombia. I came back from Colombia. Now I'm in Honduras right now. But yeah, my last flight, they're holding my bag hostage, and hopefully eventually they'll give it back to me.
What'd you have in there? Colombian bang bang?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. But all of the clothes that I own in my life was in there. So today I actually had to go buy a new wardrobe. It was crazy.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks. Actually, speaking of not unpacking since Vegas, I just realized my girl hadn't unpacked since Vegas. We threw the luggage, threw it in the closet, and then we moved. Remember, right after.
Oh, yeah.
We just moved the luggage, and then I came across it. I'm like, this is heavy. I must have packed something in here. I opened it up. It was all her shit from Vegas. I'm like, are you kidding me?
That's hilarious.
Oh, boy.
That was such a good time.
That was a good time.
What do you guys have going on? What's new with everybody? What's up?
Not much, man. I'm excited for the hyperscale community test on Radix. Did you guys see that announcement?
I saw the announcement, but I need more information.
All right. So the stuff that Dan has been doing, Dan Hughes, the founder of Radix, right? The speed tests and things, right? That's on it's the actual tech, right? But it's kind of more of a localized network, right? There's some computers out there, the nodes are spread out, but this is a true worldwide, the community's involved. It's not just Dan with a bunch of different nodes to prove unequivocally that this chain can do over 3 million TPS, and 3 million is low numbers for this, right? But that's just the shot. It'll probably go a lot higher than that. And these are complex transactions, right? Like swaps, everything else, because Radix, it's really cool. Most chains you swap, right? You send your tokens out and then you get the tokens back in another transaction that you're swapping. This is all done in one transaction over there. So it's really, really cool stuff. What's up, Jeff Dukes?
Shout out Jeff Dukes.
Hell yeah. So I'll have to dig into it. I'll find the article for it on the Radix blog. It's really cool, but that's on the 18th. That's next Wednesday. And the whole test, everything from, the logs, everything else is all going to be open source. So nobody can argue with this, It's really happening. And Dan's doing big stuff. We kind of, actually, I have a question for you guys, because you guys were, I know we're on Crypto Nightly, but Jpg Empire, right? The community took that over, right? Which is an amazing thing, but it had to happen because of some garbage that happened, right? That with DZ, whatever. But have you ever seen a project where the team didn't take anything, built a project up till it was super successful, and then still without taking anything, handed it over to the community and said, this is yours now, make it your own? I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Yeah, it's crazy, right?
So you guys didn't take anything?
Well, we took 1% each, me and Yachts, but we both locked it up for 24 months, just like everybody else in the community. So our team allocation, anything we have, we bought like everybody else off X, right? I didn't even participate in the pre-sale because I didn't want it to seem weird. I don't know. I have this thing in my head. Founders shouldn't participate in their own pre-sale.
No, that's understandable.
Yeah. But so we wrote the Dan Constitution. It's in our documents now. And we have a council being put together. Jimmy Bones is on the council. Medium Rare Staker is on the council. Yachts is on the council. And they're going to decide what the investment fund is invested in and continue to build the project. There's a lot of rules, right, to this constitution. It's like a serious legal document. So yeah, I mean, we'll still have the Dan payouts. It's, you know, I think, yeah, January 1st of 2025 is our first quarterly payout. And that'll never change, but they're just going to add more and more to the project. They already have some cool ideas, but it's not my place to say what they are. So that'll, when they take over, it'll be on them.
My question is, when can I use this stuff, this XRD stuff, on my phone without having to link to my computer?
You can.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, mobile capability's been out for months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you can download the Radix wallet, and you can go to OC Swap or Astrolescent, or even the Dan website. If you go to danxrd.xyz, you could swap any token you have in your wallet to Dan. We rigged it a little bit, all right, that widget, so you can't go buying anything else. You're going to buy some shit on our website. It's going to be Dan.
So how do I do it? Does it just
go click Connect Wallet, open your regular phone browser, right? And then click Connect Wallet, and then go to your Radix wallet app, and it'll just switch, you know, right over to the Radix wallet app, and it'll say, ask if you want to connect, you know, this is a real website, you know, did you check the URL? You click yes, and then, it just bounces you back and forth between your whatever browser you use and the Radix wallet. It's pretty fucking cool.
Well, good, because there's a couple of coins I want to liquidate.
There you go. Hell yeah.
And so, one of them is not Dan. I still got my Dan.
Listen, you might want to stake that, Dan. It's already too late for this first payout because you got to be staked 30 days prior. But we have multipliers on there that are crazy, like 50% multiplier if you lock up for 2 years. And then when your shit unlocks, like I locked up $1 billion Dan, so I'm gonna have 1.5 billion when that unlocks. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's worth it. You still get the payouts the whole time. The only way you can get payouts is if you are staked. It's the only way. And we have almost 50% of the supply locked. It's insane, bro. Like over 30% locked. Well, in staking. Right. Lock staking, yeah.
That's what I mean.
I can actually, if you go to the website, or I can show you here. There you go. 200 million for 2 years. Jeff Dukes, you should be on the council, bro. What do you think?
No, Jeff Dukes he's an OG for sure.
Yeah, Jeff Dukes. He's been lucky lately, man. He's been winning a lot of giveaways.
It's because he plays every single giveaway.
Jeff Dukes with that PFP right there.
Hell yeah.
Needs to be pumping my Zesty Zebra bag.
Bro, I got a Zesty Zebra with headphones that yeah, somebody I think named Jeff Dukes saw and was like, he told me, he's like, I got something special for you, and I will never fucking sell it, Jeff. I love that thing. But yeah, if you go to danxrd.xyz, I can actually show you my screen here if you want. It actually shows you where's entire screen. Oh no, we'll just do a window. There we go. All right, I think you got it. If you want it. You got it if you want it.
Oh, that's right. We got to put it up, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what's around here. There you go. So yeah, this is from the community staking. There's 32 billion. So there's 100 billion in the total supply. So that's 32% of the supply was locked by the community. Then there's another 10%, 10 billion. That's the extended lock bonus reward. So there's only 1.8% of the total supply remaining for that extended lock bonus. And you get that for locking for 12, 18, or 24 months. And then you get your payouts too. You go to claim on the 1st of January. You just pick whichever stake you have, right? Down here, this button's going to split, and you're going to see it'll either say claim or unstake. Just click claim whenever you want. You don't have to claim that day. Let it sit there if you're worried about taxes, and you get your money. And coolest thing about this, it's not locked to an address. So for every stake, you actually get a Dan staking NFT that'll have this number. Like this is stake ID 95. So the NFT ID 95 is tied to that. So if I change wallets or anything else, I can, as long as I have that NFT in my wallet, I'm entitled to the payouts that stake gets me, and in the end, I can unstake my tokens. So that way,
in theory, you could. So say you're staked a couple years,
right?
and then you're like, oh, damn it, I'm staked. But you could sell that NFT to somebody else,
Yeah,
and it would be theirs, right? That staking.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Like mine here, that's worth what, the 1 billion stake here. That was my cut of the team's part, right? It was 2% of the total supply. Me and Yachts got 1 billion each. If I sold somebody that NFT, when that unlocks, because of the length of the lock, also I did the 24 months, so I have a 50% multiplier. They'll get 1.5 billion, 1.5% of the supply. And that's a good amount of dough, right? We're talking, I think that would be at least $15,000 right now. That's where the XRD word is now. That's not even talking about the future.
Right.
So yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. But yeah, it is a pretty cool idea. I'll have to see when XRD Gen comes out if we can get these as like verified NFTs where maybe it shows exactly how many tokens are tied to it or whatever else.
Are NFTs taking off on XRD?
Not really yet. There's some really cool collections, but the launch pad isn't there, right? Like it's something that's just easy, like how NMaker was. Remember how NMaker just like turned it up on Cardano? Yeah. Anybody can go and bulk upload artwork and just take it from there. That's what we're doing with XRD Gen. We wanted it out in November, but now it's looking like by the end of this month, probably, hopefully, we're praying. But basically, it's all built out. Yeah, that'll make it so anyone can launch a collection. You can have verified collections. You can, make offers. Everything that you should be able to do on a major chain that has a thriving NFT ecosystem, you'll be able to do on XRD Gen.
Okay.
So
that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
We were talking about Dan the other day, and we were looking at it, and we were like, yeah, man, we're like 6-7x from the time that we literally, we don't give any calls on this channel. We don't give any financial advice, but sometimes we have fun. And our fun is sometimes pretty cool. And so we heard about Dan. We literally on screen, we got our Radix wallets. We purchased our Dan. So I know a lot of people out there in the community are in that same boat. So if you haven't checked your Dan in a while, definitely worth looking at it and absolutely stake it.
Yeah. And listen, we don't sell shame at Dan. Okay. We're all here to make money. So, I mean, if you don't want another 10X in the future and you're okay with little money, right? 1 10X is enough for you, then go ahead, sell your Dan. It's okay. I'll buy it. Oh, yeah. Here's the that hyperscale alpha test. So yeah, they even have a Telegram group for the whole hyperscale alpha stuff. It's actually really, really cool. So this goes through and breaks everything down, right? The 18th of December this year, that's next Wednesday, they're going to be showing, right, what Radix can do with the atomic composability and everything else. It's going to be really cool. And they're even throwing wrenches into the gears. Like when they say genuine conditions, like they're going to try to mess this up, right? They're going to try to screw this tech stack up, and it's not going to work. So the test aims to process at least 1 million complex transactions per second, but I mean, from what I've seen, every time Dan tries to test something, he's like, oh, we're going to do 1 million TPS. He ends up doing like 3.5. So it should be pretty cool to see.
Oh yeah. I like that.
Awesome.
I know Swede did something like that to test their TPS or whatever, their throughput, but they, what was the name of the coin? It was a meme, huh?
Spam, wasn't it?
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
it
spam. Yeah, it was called Spam Coin. And it's just processing, and people are like, oh, but it's a meme coin, it's fake. It's like, but it's literally doing TPS constantly. They just got bot. It's not worth anything. They just got bots trading it nonstop. You know what I mean? To test the network and everything.
Yeah, this is, and I think they're really trying, because there's always going to be people that FUD, and there's always going to be people that don't want to believe it, right? And I get it, because like before I found Radix, and you guys know, I love ADA, right? And if we heard, like when I was at Rare Evo, like talking to Charles and everything, we're talking about 500,000 TPS, like that blew my mind, right? That's amazing. But then after learning about Radix, and you get used to this, like you get used to seeing like 2 million TPS, 3 million TPS, then 500K is like, that's great, but it doesn't like make your jaw drop anymore. It's weird. You almost get used to it, right? You just expect it, because the change there, the tech is like the coins you were selling a minute ago, Desert, that's like you were using the network.
Right.
I mean, it's there. And this really is like because someone's always going to FUD, right? No gimmicks, no disabled essential features, just raw, authentic testing. And the community's part of this. So all the nodes that are running, the validators that are running, this isn't all validators run by RDX Works, right? These are guys like you and me that are just in this test group, that have been in the community for a long time, that have validators, right? And they're just going to run it like a real world test. And with Brevin Howard being involved, with Anthic coming out with the crazy amount of institutional money coming into Radix, I mean, listen, not financial advice, so don't blame them, right? If something goes wrong here, but go look at Radix, look at the blog, look at radixdlt.com. Just try it. If you try the chain, it's just under 4 cents right now. Their all-time high was 60 cents, right? What is that? Like a 15x just to get to an all-time high. And they were there without smart contracts on the chain, without all of this that they have going on now, and without a tier 1 exchange listing. You look at Brevin Howard, right, that's working hand in hand with Radix, right, to launch Anthic. If you go to the Kraken page, guess who one of the partners is? Kraken, Brevin Howard. So I wonder what's going to happen there, right? It's just a matter of time.
I got so I got CoinGecko pulled up right now. So it's coming in at just over 3 cents, but I like this. I mean, it's almost fully diluted. What's this right here though? Total supply and max supply. I don't know why those numbers are different right there.
Yeah, I don't know. That's strange.
No. But it's got 10 million or 10 billion circulating out of 13 billion.
Right.
So I like that. Still got a small market cap coming in at 355 million. Sitting at slot 290. So there's definitely plenty of upside potential. You know, all-time high 65 cents.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So just to get back to the all-time high is you're making huge gains.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know this.
20x.
Yeah. And Radix partnered with DC Wallet because India, and I know how a lot of us feel about, CBDCs, right? But it's government, right? The governments rule the world. Unfortunately, unlike Wasted Devotion would like to think, I love you, buddy. They're always going to be there, right? The man's always going to be there. India is working with DC Wallet and Radix to launch their CBDC. They tested it with XRP, with Ripple, but then they said, sorry, there's a better player out there for something like this, just because of that throughput. So Radix is actually working with entire countries. Like, imagine the amount of users if a country's CBDC is using the chain.
Well, not just a country, 1/5 of the world's population.
There you go. Right.
You know, India's what, 1.4, 1.5 billion right now?
Yeah, it's crazy. And the whole carbon credit thing, I forget. It's I can find it in the blog. I'll dig through it while we're talking. But there's some European Union or something where they wanted to run a climate carbon credit model to see if it would work, right, using blockchain tech. And they announced this, I think 6 months ago or something. And they said they looked at every blockchain, and the only one that even came close to being able to do what they needed in terms of speed, security, and throughput was Radix. and Radix has been working with them for months. Like all of this stuff they're doing behind the scenes, just nobody's seen
Is it like a ISO 222 token? Is that, I mean, because that's the big narrative, the ISO, you know, XRP, Algorand,
That's just like
HBAR.
the ones that fit the monetary standard for sending cross-border payments.
Oh,
But-
gotcha.
No, it's more than that. It's more than that. It's like ESG and all kinds of stuff. It's got to have like a good, like he was talking about the climate change, and I don't know what the particulars. Let me look it up.
Yeah, I'm not sure. To be honest. Oh, and they got this now. Get this. They actually have real blockchain account deletion now. So if you have a wallet that you don't use anymore on Radix, the wallet will literally eat its own key, basically. Right? I know it sounds crazy, but technically it's how it works. And the wallet can actually be deleted. No longer do you make a wallet that's there forever. You can actually delete a wallet. I don't know, just little things like that, like Radix and Scripto. It's basically Rust, but 1,000 times better and easier to work on. It's just the stuff you can do with this chain is insane, man. Like, and there's a million chains out there, and there's not one chain to rule them all, right? I say it all the time. It's not Lord of the Rings. Like, I still love Cardano, right? I love Bitcoin, okay? But Radix, you cannot discredit what this chain is capable of, and the team at RDX works. And bro, the real money right now is in the alts on Radix. Like, things have been seeing crazy growth. Look at Dan, right? If you spent $80 on Dan last time I came on this show, that was worth well over $1,000 like a week ago. Like, can't go wrong.
Yeah, that was actually, I took a little bit of profits on Dan. I diversified into a bunch of the meme coins that you've mentioned. If I hadn't heard you talk about them before or interview those teams, they weren't one that I went into just for this little bit. And I mean, I'm up a good amount of XRD just like on the whole deal. It's amazing. And I mean, I started with $20.
Right.
Now I got like a lot more.
Bro, and imagine when Radix goes to $1 or $1.50. Look at your XRD bag and times that by 1.5, right? In USD. There's no reason it can't happen. It's gonna be pretty cool stuff, man. I can't wait. It's exciting. Like, everyone always talks about being early, and we really are. Actually, have you guys seen Early's? That's another token on Radix. Have you seen their really.fun yet? Launchpad?
No.
I don't know, but that's one of the coins I was gonna liquidate.
Whoa.
Should I not?
No, do not sell your early. I mean, DYOR. Okay, here's really not fun if you want to. Oh, here, I got to present again here. So what they're doing is they made like a pump.fun. And a lot of people are coming over from Seoul to use this, because now, I don't know if you know this, in the UK, you can't actually get to pump.fun. Now it's a restricted site in the UK.
Right.
So really.fun is basically like pump.fun. Just same idea. Actually, look at this. The next one in line to graduate is Nomi. That's medium rare stakers token.
Okay.
Yeah, any fees that come in from this already, they've had 2.8 million in TVL, 13.8 million in volume. Anything that comes in, 100% of it is going to buybacks for that early token that you were about to liquidate.
Okay.
There is no stronger meme coin community on the Radix blockchain. Like, the dev is totally anon. He just builds cool shit. Nobody knows who he is. They're totally degenerate. And the cool thing about this, you can actually lock your token, or I mean your liquidity, right? Or some of the tokens when you first launch it. So if you launch a coin on here as the dev, you can actually lock your, whatever your allotment of coins is that you buy yourself. And you actually get a little badge that shows it's locked. And when it goes to OC swap, once it graduates, then the liquidity is locked. The dev, like, we launched Radix Review, the Radix Review coin. And actually, let's see, show graduated. There you go. So there's the Radix Review token. That liquidity is locked, man, on OC. Like, we can't touch it. We can come in here. We're still collecting fees, trading fees, right? So Felix and I can come in here, and anybody else that has a token graduate, and you actually they just funnel the trading fees back to you, but you cannot pull that liquidity. So stuff that graduates from here it's pretty safe. They're low market cap still.
Right. But still, that's cool.
Yeah,
all that.
I already saw a ticker that is definitely one that I'm going to throw into if it graduates.
Which one is it?
I see it 3 times there at the top.
Oh, which one? The Rock? Autism?
Autism.
I'm not sure. Let's see what this. Someone sent me a message about this today, and I missed it because I was eating dinner. Autism is not just a meme coin. It's an instrument to raise awareness about autism. If you are autistic or a family member, support the cause. 100% of the developer reward and fees will go to a community. It says decided, but I think it's supposed to say dedicated association when the token reaches 1 million market cap. Join the Telegram. I don't know who's behind this, but whoever it is, if that's for real, that's pretty fucking cool. I might get some.
So is that the little badge right there you're talking about? Dev is locked in.
Yep. So you can see how much they have locked in. You can lock for as little as 2 weeks or as much as 3 months. So they did 3 months. Looks like 32.4 million. None of it's unlocked yet. Yeah. No, it's pretty cool stuff, man. And they use radlock.io. Here, I'll pull that up for you. Radlock is pretty fucking cool. Beam made this. So you can come here. Any tokens you're looking at on the Radix blockchain, come to Radlock because this is where founders lock their LP. Right? If you're looking for something that's rug proof, this is where you come. Now, there's differences here, right? You can look at some tokens and you'll see like this big number, like, oh my God, they have 15, 20, 30% of their, of the token lock. That's great. Slow down, click on it and make sure that it's the actual LP that's locked. Like here, you can look at Dan, right? That's actually our LP tokens, right? That's locked. Because I could go in and just lock a whole bunch of Dan coins that were, in a wallet somewhere that we minted for free, right? When we created the token, and it would show up here on Radlock. So if you're looking at a coin, go in, click on it. You can see how long till it unlocks. We will unlock on 4/20, the year 6900.
That's fantastic.
When that shit comes in a few thousand years, we're rugging everybody for real.
I mean, you kind of have to, right?
Yeah. I mean,
ain't that the whole point?
But yeah, so there you got a crash course and how to look for tokens. You can actually lock NFTs as well. Like when we did the Dan OG NFTs, I did math wrong and I had like 2 or 3 extra that I was like, shit, like I don't need these. So I just locked them up in Radlock. Like there's no emergency unlock on Radlock. If you lock shit up, like, it is locked. Even the devs, Beam, behind this platform, he can unlock it. So it's pretty cool stuff.
All right. Well, since you're in the ecosystem, bring up the whatever the NFT marketplace is that you guys use.
Here you go. Now don't get scared, okay? Now Trove was built as a P2P marketplace or like a swap, right? Marketplace at first. But it was kind of more adopted as an NFT marketplace. So they are working on Trove Pro right now, which is kind of going to be what XRD is working on. But is that Jay Coco?
Yeah, shout out Jay Coco.
What's up, Jay? So yeah, here you go. You can go to market. It'll
right there. Abandoned Scorpions.
Yes.
I bought one. So when you very first started talking about Radix, that's the only NFT I own. And what does that say? Does that say 15,000?
Yes, 15,000 for that one, but it's not going in order here. Okay, so if you want to see from lowest price to highest, right, go here. So 1,500.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
There you go.
I was saying, but still, I think it's up quite a lot. I don't think I spent more than a couple hundred XRD on it.
Now, one of the, let me see if I could find transparency here. Where's the transparency NFTs? These are usually pretty expensive. So early, the project, it's not bad. 3,000. How many do they even have? So there's only 3 on the market, right? 3,000, about 4,000, and then 10,000 XRD. These were launched by the guy behind Early, right? Early Dev, one that made really.fun. And in the beginning, he said it was an NFT of nothing. It was just a blank screen. He was just being a degen, right? Whatever.
Right.
But now, actually, he's just changed stuff the whole time. If you have an abandoned scorpion in your wallet, you'll actually see that on the NFT. The little dot above the eye follows the cycle of the moon, depending on where. It actually
That's
like
cool.
Yeah, if it's I don't know, a new moon, then it just goes black. It's pretty cool, man. Oh, and then GD will pop up every once in a while. There you go, on the right. But yeah, there you go. Right now, NFTs, because they were hard to make, right? Because you could go to Radish Square. That's another website. They call it Radlands. And you could upload JSON files and do it manually for 5,000 different NFTs. But who's going to do that, right? Or you build your own website or pay some devs some ridiculous amount to make you a single pager, like a launch page. So once XRD Gen comes out and things like that, there are a lot of people with ideas for NFTs that are just waiting on a launch pad. So that should be out pretty soon.
It does. So are there wallet drainers on XRD? Because I'm looking at my wallet right now, and I got 2 other NFTs in here that I did not buy.
Oh, what are they?
One's called Bid Badge, and one's called RNS User Badge.
All right, so the RNS is the Radix naming service, so you may have got an XRD domain.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Remember, I bought Desert Crypto, I think, or I bought it from you.
Yep. So how that stuff works is once you have sorry, here, I'll bring this down because this is bright as hell in my face. Sorry. God, I got to bring it down over here too. I'm old, man. I can't take these bright lights in my eyes anymore. I can't handle content.
Well, white screens on the computer are for psychopaths, bro.
Yeah, it is. Like when dark mode, Radix. Come on,
Right.
Get your shit together, Dan. I'm looking at you, Adam. But when you own, like, let's say you launch a token or you make that XRD domain, right? You'll get a badge, and that badge is kind of like your username, right? But it's not soul bound, so you can move that from wallet to wallet. So just like with our staking IDs, right? If you want to move that to a different wallet and use that, that's great. It's not tied to a wallet address. That's why you got a user badge for your XRD domain. If you launched a token, you'd get an owner's badge. Having that owner's badge, like for Dan, right? We have an owner's badge for that. If I sent that to you, now if it was programmed in that you can make any changes on the token, because right, you can actually set it where you can change the name, you can change the amount, right? You can add more tokens. We don't have that at Dan, but it is possible on Radix to program something like that. Then you'd be able to do that with that owner's badge. It's kind of like the keys to the castle for that.
Okay.
So that's why you have an owner's badge. And then a bid badge, I don't know, you must have been on
I
something.
don't know. It's just blank.
Oh, I don't know. There's no such thing. Yeah, there's no wallet drainers on Radix. Anything that the only way it's just like Cardano. The only way someone would get your money is if you literally sign a transaction that says you're sending everything out of your wallet. So
I don't know if it's just a blank.
Oh, it's with let's see. Bid badge. I don't know. Did you put a bid in on something? Were you messing around?
Maybe you tried to buy an NFT.
No, you know what? I put a bid in on the RSI on my RNS.ID because you tried to steal it from me.
Okay, there you go. That was it. So that was the proof that you put that bid in. So that way, when you won that bid, right, whoever had that bid badge in their wallet could claim what they won with that bid.
Oh, okay.
So even if you sent that to somebody else's wallet, you're pretty much giving them the right to claim what you won with that bid.
Gotcha.
Okay. Once you understand how the Radix stuff works, it's like, oh shit, that makes sense, bro. And you can write at work the other day, fucking around. I went on ChatGPT. I can actually show you on ChatGPT. I said, write me code for launching Tetris fully on chain on the Radix blockchain. And it wrote the code like that. It wasn't even that long. And it tells you how to do it and everything. Like, you can go make a decentralized application for Radix using AI. Like, why not? So you can't do that. Maybe you can with Cardano, but I hear Haskell's kind of a pain in the ass.
Right.
I used to work with a guy named Dan Haskell. He was really nice, but he's nothing like the code.
100%.
I like it. I like it.
So
I brought my fancy cup also.
I love it. Are you drinking coffee?
Oh yeah. It's
Is
like
it?
9:40 at night here.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, that's fair. I like coffee at all hours. This was a question I wanted to ask.
Back east people.
God,
Yeah.
freaks.
I wanted to ask about, so I had an amazing time with Adam Simmons. I appreciate you for making that connection. He was excellent. And he made amazing points. I was surprised. There was a whole lot that I learned about XRD there. What are some of the like newer things that are happening there that you're the most excited about? I know that you're like tapped in. You've mentioned some things, but what are like a couple of them that you think people should definitely go check out?
Honestly, right now with here, let me make sure I'm going in order here. So we did talk about the public test, right? The hyperscale test next Wednesday, right? So check that out. That'll just prove to anyone watching, right, that this is real and this amount of TPS is real. And these aren't big it's not like Google's quantum chip, right? That in some instances with their special program, it can run a bajillion times faster than your Texas Instruments calculator. Like no. Like this is real, like everyday throughput transactions, right? These are complex transactions. You can see what the Radix network can do, and you could be a part of it, right? If you want to be a part of these tests, if not this one, because next week, but in the future, go and take part, say something, right? And there's no reason Dan's constantly inviting people to be part of these community tests because it's a actual worldwide test of the blockchain. With Anthic, super excited about Anthic and what that's going to bring. So that, and again, you guys know I'm an NFT degen, okay, and a mindless content creator, so I'm not that smart when it comes to all this stuff. But basically what Anthic is, it is an intent-based decentralized exchange, right? This is going to make it so you can trade the top 50 pairs on Radix with SEX, not the weird kind, right? Centralized exchange, and not that SEX is weird, just to keep listening. With centralized exchange level liquidity using Radix security, Radix speed, Radix finality. Like it's, you look at like Solana, they're like, oh, we have X amount of transactions per second. They forget to say that 70% of those TXs fail, right?
Right.
That doesn't happen on
right.
Radix.
That, and I also think with Solana, I watched a good video by DB Crypto.
Yeah, DB Crypto. Yep.
DB Crypto, and he talks about how that TPS is actually kind of fake. It's not just the failed transactions. There was some metric that they factor in,
Right. Yeah, I mean, hell, I don't know. It could be that. I think that's why with this, they're trying to do it where it's all complex transactions. It's real swaps. Right. It's really like they're going to be sending in transactions because when you do a transaction on your wallet, like you could do it right now, you say like you're going to send John, whatever, 10 million Dan, you could just hit add more. And then you can send me, 10 million early and, an abandoned Scorpion. Then you can say add more and do something else. And you can put all of this in one transaction, pay one transaction fee. And those are the kind of transactions they're going to be doing. Right. And complicated swaps. So this is not, just a very basic, like, send one XRD there. That's one TPS. Send another one there. That's two TPS. Like,
right.
There
we go. That might be it. Jeff Dukes. Like it counts transactions within
Ooh, there you
each
go.
transaction.
That
It's like kind of like a double count or something. I can't remember exactly, but he's on the right lines right there.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, with Anthic and with the flash liquidity and everything else, and Brevin Howard working with them to back that, like, imagine having a chain as secure and as fast as Radix, where you can go to trade and institutions can go, right, to trade the top 50 pairs on the chart with centralized exchange level liquidity, and it's instant within 3 seconds. That's I've never had a transaction take more than 3 seconds on the Radix blockchain, and that's being conservative. It's more like 2 seconds, right? Imagine being able to go from Bitcoin to ADA to Sol to ETH to USDT, all of that, and just time. So what? 5 different blockchains in 10 seconds, right? That's literally what an actual exchange, actual swaps, not just it looks like it on a ledger and it's, they're wrapped tokens. It's going to be pretty fucking cool, man. Like that's Anthic's supposed to hit in January.
I like what you were just talking about though, that you can build a multi-transaction so easily like that. Like imagine if you had a payroll and you were using, and you have all your employees pre-saved addresses, you just click, boom, this person $500, this person $400, and then boom, one transaction and you're done. That's cool.
Hell yeah. I'm actually here. Let me see. How do I use this? I'm trying to. Do you guys? Either you guys have a Mac?
No. I specifically, my mom called me the other day and she was like, I'm so mad at you because I got this computer that I won for Christmas from my job and I figure you have it. And I was like, wait, it was a Mac? She was like, yeah. I was like, nah, I don't touch that.
I'll show you. So actually, hold on here. Let me minimize this. Let me see if I can share this window with you. How do I share? Present. Hey, what's up, Kilovoltage? These guys are, listen, these two are all right. Don't listen to me about what I say about them when they're not around. I swear they're good guys. Window. Oh, shit, I can do this. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me hide my balance here. Not that it really matters because I'm fucking broke. All right, share. There you go. Pull that bad boy up. So there's the Radix wallet, right? You can actually mirror your phone on a Mac now, and it just opens a little window with your phone. So let's say I want to do a transfer, right? So I would choose an account, right? I can transfer. Oh, there we go. Add assets, and then I can just add a transfer and add a transfer and add a transfer. Oh, wow. And you can just keep doing this. As much as, and each person, you can have a different account in each one. You can send different assets or different NFTs or different badges in every single one. It's really, really fucking cool. Yeah, it's something. It's just like with the TPS. Once you're here, once you're on Radix and you start using it, you kind of get used to it, right? So you forget that these are cool things to point out to people on other chains. But like with airdrops, man, I went to ShardSpace and used shardspace.app to do airdrops for Dan and stuff. Bro, it's so easy. So easy. What's up, bro? Yeah.
Now what you need to make is you need to make the Radix payroll app where you just put in all the people, how much do they make, and that's only on your side. And then it builds that transaction every, like, whatever it is that you have it.
That would be cool. That was like, oh, who was that guy that, I don't remember. On 1 Mint, I interviewed. Yeah, it's one fee. So you pay one transaction fee, and it'll send. I don't know if it's unlimited. Okay, there may be a limit. Like I know with ShardSpace, for one transaction, if you're doing like an airdrop and they don't have those tokens in their wallet already, then I think it maxes out at like 50 or 60 different addresses. But if they do have the token in their wallet already, for some reason, again, I'm not a dev, then you can. Oh, is that your address? Nice.
Yeah, it's for Jeff Dukes. He always wins everything, so he just tells us not even to pick, to just send it to him. So
gotcha.
Jeff Dukes, there you go. There's my XRD wallet. Go ahead. I'll take whatever.
Hell yeah. But yeah, if they already have the token in their wallet, then I believe it's over 100 accounts in one transaction. So like if you're sending XRD, probably everyone has it already, over 100 accounts.
And that fee doesn't increase like say on Cardano. You know how like on Cardano, when you're building a transaction, every time you add an NFT, the transaction goes up.
It'll grow a little bit. I'm actually gonna try it right now, and I will tell you. Let's see. I gotta exit out of all these extra transfers. So let's see. Choose account. I'll try to send something to the giveaway wallet, and then choose account. We'll pick Naomi's wallet, and let's add something. Choose asset. And the cool thing about this is that like it's easy to see what you're doing, right? Like you just pick, like there's my account, it's coming from there. It's going to the giveaway wallet. It's going to Naomi's wallet, right? And then you just keep picking wallets. Super easy to understand. So let's see, one XRD, and then we'll hit continue, and we'll just see what it says for a fee, and then I'll try to add one more. So it's 0.44 XRD. Remember that for two wallets. Now let's try again. We'll try 3. 1, 2, 3. 0.44. Anyway, while I'm doing this nonsense, what have you guys been up to recently?
Well, go ahead, John.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, what is this?
What happened?
He doesn't. Oh my gosh, are you serious, Jeff? You don't have one of those ENSs for Radix?
ENS, bro.
You're like a crypto Amish if you don't have a hand with your wallet.
There's actually a problem with that because the official Radix wallet has not added support yet for XRD domains. They're working on it. That should come soon. With Cuttlefish, Freename.io has partnered with XRD.domains to kind of bolster the whole ecosystem. Right now, to use an XRD domain, you have to use Zeus wallet, Z3 US. It's a community-built, browser-based wallet, all open source. So it's a good wallet. We actually used it for the Dan airdrops and stuff. All right. So, so it did increase it by about 1/10 of an XRD.
Oh, okay.
For the transaction. So it does increase the fee a little bit, but it is much cheaper than doing separate transactions.
Right. Yeah. Of course it is. Of course.
But yeah, so there you go. It's cool, man. Like it is a cool chain. And honestly, there's some stuff on the Radix blog right now that really goes in because they have this stuff coming up next week, the public test where they break down what kind of Radix is and why it helps it stand out. Where is it here? Like Hyperscale Alpha Part 1, the inception of a hybrid consensus mechanism. And it'll kind of break it all down, explain it, shows a sharded network and how a sharded network works, right? Not like the shards that happen when you're drinking too much in Vegas, right? We were all there. But the kind of shards that Dan Hughes plays with. It's cool, man, because it just makes sense. Like if I'm sending XRD to John, right? And he's in New Jersey or something. And let's say Desert, you're over in China somewhere, right? Me sending something to John has nothing to do with the information on any transactions you're doing, right? My transaction is not going to intersect with anything you're doing over on the other side of the planet, right?
Okay.
Like maybe if I was sending it to like a shop that you were at or anything else, like maybe. But that's kind of, again, how sharding works, right? You focus on the information that is pertinent to make sure that the ledger is correct, right? So it confirms that like, okay, Ken sending this XRD to John does not interfere with any other transaction, especially none where Desert is, So why do I have to take the time and energy on the chain trying to, confirm that transaction to double check with Desert to let him know it's okay that Ken's
Right.
XRD John? So sharded blockchains are pretty much pie slices, right? You think of it that way.
Yeah.
And that way, validators and stuff, you don't need the entire blockchain to run a validator, right? You do just your little pie slice, right? Your shard.
Right.
And if there is a transaction that interacts somehow, it flags that, it sees it, and then it makes sure that everything is within consensus of each other. But it takes so much less memory, so much less power, and so much less time.
Right.
This stuff. And again, I'm not a dev. Read the Radix blog on radixdlt.com. It's super well explained, right? Much better than from this idiot.
All right. Let's take a minute, since John just, before we could even say anything, let's take a minute to reset the room. Everybody, do us a favor. If you're on YouTube, hit that like button, subscribe, that notification bell. If you're on X, do us a favor, tag some DGens, retweet, do all that good stuff. We go live Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. PST, bringing you daily news, bringing you awesome guests, awesome interviews, talking about XRD every day for your enjoyment.
Every day.
Every day.
Oh, nice.
All right, that's all I got.
I like the. How'd you make that like and subscribe pop up?
I have an overlay for it.
Oh, gotcha. Nice.
Yeah. So I just put an overlay on a 16 by 9 with the clear background.
Nice. Smart. See, the smartest things are always the simplest things.
Look, I even have
That's
this.
why John's so smart, because he's so simple. I'm kidding.
If you
Very
look up there,
simple. That's why
look up there in the corner, we have this also.
Oh, it's floating behind us, though.
Oh yeah, it's behind us.
See that? You tried to be extra, and look what happened. I saw it, though, in the corner. There it is.
Oh, there we go. Better. Now that we don't have Desert, we can talk about him.
Oh, nice. Can he still hear it?
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yes, I can still hear. I hear everything.
Oh, no. So, I'll say what we've been doing lately, we've been focusing a lot more on, obviously there's a lot of development we have going on in the background. Of course, like, we've talked about the bot and some things going on there. So that's happening kind of in the background. We've kind of been building out more crypto nightly, as well as trying to transition the JPEG bosses into having their own DAO, where people that are participating in the actual DAO treasury decisions, they then are actively participating and can be compensated for their active participation and not on the work of any other people, right? So that's basically...
That's a nice way of saying it. You said participation like 4 times in that sentence, and active.
I had to make sure my lawyer is watching. I know you're out there. James.
We haven't put out the first proposal yet, so we can't. That's the thing. We're getting people. So we're using Clarity DAO,
right?
And the bosses gotta, if you have one boss, if you have 20 bosses, sign up for Clarity DAO. Search JPEG bosses. Join us there, because that's where all proposals, all governance are going to be. And we've really been tight-lipped for legal reasons, because it all has to go through the governance and proposal stages
and system. Everybody has to decide what actually happens. Yeah. We can't determine anything or make anything happen ourselves. And then from there, we're hoping that the JPEG Boss DAO by itself will be able to actively participate in the crypto ecosystem, but also like do things of value for themselves and within themselves. So this will give us the ability to do like temperature checks on like how everybody feels about what's going on. It'll let us have like soft votes that are not like enforceable, but that are just like, you know, how does everybody feel about this project? Is everybody interested in NFTs or tokens, or like what is it that everybody is feeling like? So everybody will be able to participate and make specific decisions. So we're trying to get that worked out and make JPEG bosses take their own kind of take control over themselves and push themselves forward.
Hell
And
yeah.
we're gonna use it as like a test net to so once it becomes successful and we get all the kinks out, then we can expand it into every aspect of the empire, you know, because we got the junkies, we got the bosses, we got Crypto Nightly, we got Token Empire, and it all falls under JPEG Empire. So eventually we want to expand that, and then when the token comes out, we want to set up some kind of governance and everything like that, DAO, all that. Even though the crypto landscape is changing and Dirty Gary is on his way out, we still need to abide by the law because we still I live in the United States. John lives wherever.
Everywhere, all the time. No, but I'm still a U.S. citizen, so...
Right.
Until I denounce my citizenship, which I'll never do because then they'll screw me on the depatriation taxes, right? Wasn't that what it is or
Really?
whatever?
Exit tax.
The exit tax. Dude, crazy.
That's fucked.
Yes.
That's what they're trying to get Roger Ver on.
Yeah, they say that he devalued how much he was worth at the time when he took his stuff out. And so they're trying to charge him for $50 million worth of miscalculations on his part when the 50 million was just taxes on the over 250 million that he has.
Right.
I gotta say something. Can you, do you know the team at Clarity DAO?
Yeah, I got you.
We interviewed him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to talk to these guys because they have Radix connection.
Yeah. No, Radix is on there. Yes.
Like this is perfect for Dan for having voting. We were like, oh, we're gonna have to get people in Discord. This is perfect.
Yes.
Holy
Yeah. And you can do literally. There's so many different ways you can divide it up. You can have your own media that you put out specifically for people there. And so you can token gate all the information that you have within your DAO.
Like our weekly updates, we could just do them for the community.
Right. If you're not in the Discord, I just dropped an invite link in the private chat.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I just signed up and I logged into the the JPEG bosses organization there.
One more.
Perfect. Hell yeah. Hey, did anyone ever get the Machinist 1 of 1?
No,
not yet.
We paused the mint.
Can you just pull that one out and just sell it to me, please? I'll pay double. I'll pay you and Dan.
Well, do you know what? You could make a proposal into the DAO and the people could vote yes.
Oh, I might have to do that.
And then that would be, you know what I mean? That would be a way that the JPEG Boss DAO would now hold Dan. Right?
That's a good idea. And I would promise to use it as my PFP forever.
There we go. That would be sick. I mean, you know what I mean? Throw that in there. They like that. I'm sure they like that.
They don't like my I'm trying to do the CAPTCHA for the security bot, and he doesn't like me. HXC, I think I could spell CZEN. Fucking go, bro. Let's go. Let me in. It's not like I think it's the
uppercase, lowercase.
Yeah, I did it. It doesn't like
VPN?
me.
Do you have a VPN on?
No, I always turn it off when I come on StreamYard because it messes me up.
We'll figure it out.
I always have my VPN, even on StreamYard.
Really? I had some issues sometimes where it just started. I don't know. It was messing with me, and I started breaking up and getting grainy. And I just figured it was the VPN. I didn't have proof, but figured it was.
See, I kind of thought that too, because sometimes, like when I'm sharing my screen, I'll get glitchy and stuff like that. And I thought it was the VPN at one time, so I didn't use it, and it still did it. So I was like, whatever. And then I just dumped a bunch of money into my computer, and it barely fixed it.
Yeah, well, there you go. I paid for Proton. Anyone out there using a VPN, right? VPNs are great. Any VPN is great. But as much as they say your information is private, it is not unless you are using a Swiss-based VPN like Proton. Go to proton.me. They actually do have a free one. The paid for one isn't that bad. You could put it on, I think it's like 5 devices. I think I still have extra ones if either of you guys want it. You could download it on the cell phone. I have it on my iPhone. And you can put it to anywhere in the world. You know, they have different profiles for fastest, secure core, everything else, but it's based in Switzerland. That is the only true secure VPN you're going to get unless you're using a Tor browser for everything.
Right. I just look at VPNs like you don't want to leave your front door open, right?
Right.
So
or your pants
VPN,
up. I mean, come on.
Right. So VPN is just like closing the door to your house. If people want to get in, they can get in, but the door's closed, you know?
Yeah, I get it. You know, I got to say, sorry, continue. I get excited and I have ADHD. I just start yelling.
No, go ahead.
I forgot to tell you guys, there is an aided to XRD bridge now.
Is there?
RocketX. RocketX.exchange. It's not just aided, it's not just XRD. It's fucking everything. Excuse my language. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You could do it even without connecting a wallet, right? Just address only. It tells you where to send it, kind of like Simple Swap. There are fees, but it's totally decentralized. And Astrolescent. So if you go to astrolescent.com/bridge, they're on the Radix network. They have like Sol, Bitcoin, basically everything bridged to. There you go.
They even have a coin. Because when I typed that in, the coin price came up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Watch, if I go back, let me go back one. Right here, look.
Oh, shit. There you go. But yeah, because right now, Astrolescent, that's the way to go because they're super cheap. If you go to astrolescent.com/bridge, but they don't have Cardano yet. They have everything else. So yeah, I mean, I think I turned XRD into USDC on base, and I think it cost me like 5 cents or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the bridge on Astrolescent is fucking fantastic. But I think pretty soon they're going to be integrating Cardano. But until then, this is a place that I know a lot of your audience and a lot of people at Dan were looking for an ADA XRD bridge. This is where you can go.
And there we are right there. Cardano.
Yes, sir.
And we want to go to XRD.
Yep. Don't forget to click on ADA there so I knew what you were switching from. Because when you pick Cardano,
I did it wrong. I don't know. I chose it twice. So we'll say XRD. And then on the destination network, we will go with Cardano.
Yeah.
Come on, Desert. Act like you've done this before.
There you go.
I'm a boomer, bro.
ADA under, you missed it again. Oh, my goodness. Go back.
All right, one more again.
One more time. So network Cardano, right? And then on the right, click ADA.
Oh, okay. Then we got to hit over here.
You can do Ajax, World Mobile, or Revu.
What is that? Revu?
I don't know. They probably don't even know, but they support it. But yeah, there you go. And now you have a bridge. It does take some time sometimes. Like right now, I'm waiting on a swap that I did like an hour ago. A pretty good size swap from Cardano over to XRD. And I'm still waiting, and it makes me nervous, but it's okay because I have, they are reputable, and I have my little transaction history of it, so you can keep an eye on it. But yeah, there you go. Hey, did you guys get in on that Magic Eden?
Yes.
Drop? Yeah, you linked your wallets and stuff because you don't.
I need to do it.
Yeah, you go in. I was sick at first. I thought I had to link, have to use a Magic Eden wallet. I was like, I use X first. What the fuck? Like I've been making inscriptions since like it wasn't even a thing. And yeah, I mean, I didn't do great, but you know, I got about 100.
Oh, yeah, I did the whole gambit. I downloaded the Magic Eden wallet. I added all my wallets to it.
Yeah.
And I did all right. I did all right for the little I do.
Yeah. What'd you get? I need to know.
68.
Not bad. Yeah, I got about 150 because I'm just a terrible Bitcoin DJ.
But the only thing I've done was I sold my 2 Ape Society.
Right.
So I got the most. I think I got like 40 for that, for just selling 2 Ape Society on base. Because I got like 40 on my EVM wallet, and then my Phantom wallet, I think, is where the other 28 came from. Because I only got rewards on 2 wallets. Even though I've been doing ordinals since they came out, and even though I have omens and I have a boss cat on there, it said my Xverse wasn't. Haven't sold it. I haven't swapped or anything with them.
Oh, did you buy them on Magic Eden?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's why then.
No.
Yeah.
Back then, when ordinals first came out, I bought them on Ordinals wallet before Xverse was even a thing, on Ordinals wallet, and then I transferred them all from my Ordinals wallet. So when they dropped runes, I threw 3 on my Xverse wallet and 3 on my Ordinals wallet, hoping I would get, a double
airdrops. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
I only got the one.
I was sick, man, because I had so many early inscriptions and I just had them all in one wallet. If I just would have split that shit up, like what was I thinking? But that's all right. That's all right. Actually, did you guys stake your dog with fluid tokens?
I don't have any dog.
Oh, did you get a rune?
Yes.
A rune stone?
I sold it.
Not with a runestone, but I did with my omen. Did you do it with your omen?
What? I didn't stake anything. Where am I supposed to stake it?
You're supposed to stake your omen on fluid tokens for dog.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, is that still live?
I don't
think so.
Oh, you motherfucker.
That was from the initial mint.
Anymore. Hold on.
That was from the initial mint. Because I have.
But they opened it up again at a different point.
Close. Let's see. Stake.
But it doesn't. It does, because that initial, they bought $20,000 worth of dog, and then that was specifically for, I thought, just the first people that staked, because it's locked till like January. I haven't staked my other omens, the ones I got for burning my Cardano ones. That I haven't done yet.
I'm checking right now. I'm on fluid tokens here, so people could see what we're doing. If you want, I'll pull it over here and pull it up. Where are you guys? There you are. Present, share screen. See, this is fun. Just fucking degenning together, right? There you go.
Yes.
No, it's closed. Fuck.
Yeah.
Everything's closed right now. I staked my dog. But what are you gonna do? Yeah, so I didn't even know, man. I do still have my omen. That thing's awesome. I mean, he's got kind of a cop mustache, but whatever, that's okay. I don't mind.
But it could be a porn mustache.
It could be
a cop mustache is very similar to a porn mustache.
The difference is the smell of the mustache. If it smells like Krispy Kreme, it is a cop mustache. If it smells like something else, it's a porn mustache. But this is a family show, and we're not going to get into that.
So the thing with this. Okay,
go ahead, John.
I was going to say the thing with this Magic Eden thing is I have to restore my eligible wallets into my Magic Eden wallet.
Yes.
And that was the thing. That was the reason why I didn't do it, because I was like, what do you mean I'm giving them my seed phrase?
Well, you can do that, right? And then you can disconnect, right? Like literally go in there, put your wallet in, claim, and then disconnect. And if you want, because you're not worried about airdrops or that wallet, you can even make another Xverse or whatever else you use, right? And just do a full send to the new wallet, right? I mean,
but what are you freaking out about, John? It's just like restoring a wallet. I mean, you think the Magic Eden wallet is not up to par? Or?
That's pretty legit.
I mean, sure, maybe. It's just like they're asking me for my seed phrase, and I'm gonna just go in there and be like, "Yeah, take it."
Well, so what happens if you get a new phone? I just had to put in like 15 freaking seed phrases in my new phone.
That's different because I want to do it. I am trying to restore my wallet somewhere else, but not they're telling me to.
Let me ask you this.
They're not telling you to. They're telling you to if you want to get their
If market
token.
tokens.
Yeah.
Now listen to this though. Now, how well do you know the X First team when you first launched it? None of us did.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Now, with the Magic Eden wallet, right? When I downloaded this, I realized like you can literally swap. Like earlier, I swapped Sol directly to Bitcoin, and it took seconds, and the fees were fantastic. And you can, I mean, we're talking EVM chains, Solana, and Bitcoin, meme coins. I mean, the front screen alone with like the meme coin prices and new meme coins and everything else, like you can't.
Yeah.
All right,
It's actually a pretty cool wallet. It
I
really is.
like it. I like it because like Ken said, I got my Bitcoin wallet on there. I got, I got everything.
Now, did you guys sell? I wasn't going to sell
I sold.
my Magic Eden.
So
I was
what?
going to stake it, the ME tokens, because I could turn my 150 or whatever into like 2,000 if I staked for 4 years. And I'm like, do I really need like $600 right now? Like, it'd be nice. It's Christmas, but what if it's worth God knows how much? Xverse isn't Magic Eden isn't going anywhere.
Right.
But then a little birdie I talked to mentioned, he's like, bro, we're here for the money. What are you doing? And I was like,
I sold all mine and put it right into Pith.
oh, there you go. I just put mine into Bitcoin. It sold as Sol, and I just converted it to Bitcoin. But I honestly could have sold the Magic Eden token straight to Bitcoin. That's the coolest thing about this. You can sell your ME directly into any token. You could sell it into Pith or whatever else, whatever you want. Pretty soon, Radix will be on here too, and then you can get Dan.
So when I claimed mine didn't claim to my Magic Eden wallet though. It claimed it claimed to my Phantom wallet for whatever freaking reason.
Because I think it's because this is more of like an aggregate. It's like a wallet aggregator kind of Magic Eden wallet. Because you still have, like, if you go to wallets, right? Like I'll see I named it Xverse, right? It says recovery phrase 2. It's my Xverse wallet. So it's basically just like a hub for all of your other wallets.
See, I'm not sure I did it the way they said to do it. Basically, what I did was I downloaded the wallet.
Right.
And then I added all my wallets to it.
Right.
And then, but when I went to claim, it was on the website.
Yeah.
And I might have had it mixed up a little bit, and I still had to link a wallet, but I was able to just link it without my seed phrase right from my desktop.
Right. That's because you have to go to mefoundation.com, right? Run a VPN if you're in the US. I use Japan. It worked just fine. Not financial advice. Don't do anything illegal, right? Whatever. But yeah, I went to mefoundation.com, and then it tells you to scan with the Magic Eden wallet, right? It says scan the QR code, and then it links, kind of links, right? This wallet to your desktop, and that's where you link them for the claim on the desktop.
Right.
Yeah, and then you can go into the Magic Eden wallet on your phone and just click claim. It says you're eligible, and you get your tokens. I think you need the VPN on for that as well, though. When
you do have to have a VPN on, yes.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. One thing we have to do, we're already like an hour and 15 minutes into the show. We need to do a market update.
Yeah.
So
we did not,
let's do that, and let's call it early. Well, not early, but on time. Let's call it on time.
All right. Let's get into market update. Let's see what's going on. John, hit that beautiful button.
Absolutely. Make sure everybody has liked, shared, and subscribed. And if everybody shares this with one person, then we'll have twice as many people in here. And we appreciate all of you from all of the beautiful parts of the internet that you're at. And look, we're sharing a moment together.
Right. And these guys are here every night. You don't see people normally do it, and they don't get anything from this. Right. No. Let's be honest. Right. Most people don't realize that. It's like when you invest in a project.
We're so far from monetization, guys. It's ridiculous. Don't even.
Yeah. And it's like when people are in a project, right? They don't understand what it's like to be a founder until they actually try it. And they're like, oh, there's a lot of work. Content creation is even harder. Okay. It's a lot of work. These guys, these two up here, are kicking butt every single night for nothing more than for you to watch it. So please.
Pretty much. I mean, we started it for the community to get stuff out to the community and talk to them and put our faces out there every day. We haven't made, so we took over JPEG Empire a little over a year ago, and we started Crypto Nightly, 5 months ago? We haven't made a freaking dime. We've spent a lot of money, but we haven't made any money. You know?
I was saying that to the dang community the other day. I said, what, you know how you see a good founder, or you know, a good founder, a good person in this space? I said, when they're in the red and everyone around them is doing well.
Right.
You know, like it's like us, like over a Dan, like I'm still in the red from the amount of money and time and everything else we put into the project, but that's okay. Like that was the point. We didn't do it to make money, right? We did it to make the ecosystem better. That's what you guys are doing. But anyway, I'll shut up. I want to hear the market update because I'm not good at chart analysis.
Let's go. All right. Let's get the latest data. And we're up 0.4% today, coming in at $3.84 trillion. We have low liquidity Friday coming in at 242 billion. Bitcoin dominance at 52.7. We got Ethereum at 12.3. And apparently it's free to send an ETH transaction at this time. Woo! Let's go. we got Bitcoin coming in at 102,137, up 2.4%. We got Ethereum at 39.19, up 0.2%. We have XRP at 245, up 4.4%. Solana at 226, up down 0.5. BNB at 728, up 2.7. Dogecoin coming in at 40.99, up 0.6. Cardano at 112, up 0.5, and then we got Tron and Avalanche down here that are both down. Biggest winners today are going to be Hyperliquid, the decentralized exchange, is up 18%. Virtuals Protocol is up 13.8. I still haven't. I need to put that on my ticker to see about trading. That thing has got massive volume up and down. Movement token coming in at 7.1%, Phantom up 6.5%, Jasmy up 4.9, XRP up 4.4, and then it just Ondo hitting a new all-time high at 195. My thesis still holds for anybody that holds Ondo. We've sold our Ondo. I told you I was going to sell about mid-December. We put in a bid for 180 last week, I think is when it went through. Maybe sold a little early. But you got to remember the supply is going to more than double in January. So be wary of that. And I can definitely see them pushing the price up into the unlock. So when the unlock happens and it comes back down, it's still got a higher price range, you know? So we got Ondo right there up 4.2%. Looking at the biggest losers today, Uniswap coming in at 3.2%. Mantra, another RWA play that we like, is down 3.1%. Athena at 2.8. Lido DAO down 3.1. We got DYDX down 2.6. TIA down 2.7. Not too many losers though, especially no.
Will you look at Mantra just like a little bit in that chart there?
What would you like to see, sir?
Let's see, like the 1 month. What's it looking like?
It is going to be down on the 1 month. Nope, it's up.
Okay.
This was huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say because it looked like it's down a little bit, and Mantra is one that I like a lot because it's fully diluted, right? Isn't that what's special about it? Fully diluted.
Mantra is not fully diluted.
Not fully diluted.
No, but it's over 50%.
Over 50%. Okay, so it was a lot more diluted, I think it was, than Ondo, and that was why we kind of found Mantra.
Ondo has got a really low number. I think it's only like 14 or 15%. Oh, if I can spell.
Words are hard.
They are, bro. I love predictive text. So yeah, 14%. See, Ondo's at 14%. And then this goes up. So it's gonna more than double. It's gonna be like over 3 billion coins is gonna come January. And the cliff unlocks are once a year, every January or December 31st is what they say. But so the impact will get less and less as the circulating supply grows. The impact of the unlock will become less and less because it'll become a less of a percent of the coin. But this first one, she gonna be a doozy.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to go over real quick is our DCA portfolio. As you can see, we are at $2,600 now. And I hate the fact that Coinstats, I love Coinstats. I mean, it's the one I use. I pay for the yearly subscription. But on the damn desktop, you can't see everything. I wish I could reorder these rows right here. But so this week we went 25 in dog with hat, 25 in bonk, 25 in pith, and 25 in Jupiter. Because when we scroll over, if I can scroll over, these are the coins that were down the most. And the reason they're down the most is obviously because we bought into them last week and the week before, and the meme coin market corrected. So, but this is the power of DCA. When we go to our KuCoin account right here, you can tell. So I put in 25 in pith, it's up a little bit, 25 in jupe, 25 in dog, and 25 in bonk. So, and we started this on September 10th, and here we are. So about 3 months. So we've probably put in about, let me see, I'll tell you guys exactly. We're doing 100 a week, every week for 1 year. Let me count the weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we've put in about 14 or 1,500 bucks so far, and we are at 2613.
Question.
You know? Yes, sir.
Did you guys ever think of doing, I don't know if you could do it with KuCoin, but I know with like, what is it? Blowfin, the copy trading where people can, you know, if they wanted to follow this, they could. Like, would you guys DCA into? I would do that.
But can you do that with just spot trading? I thought that was only for leverage trading.
I think you can.
Can you do it?
I believe so. I'm not sure. We'll have to look at it.
I'll have to look into that.
Because I DCA $100 a week, but I usually just throw it into XRD, Bitcoin, ADA, right? Because I don't know charts, I can't look at charts. But if you guys did something like that, and you'd make a couple bucks off it, I don't know the percentage you get, but
we will definitely have to look at that. Because I mean, the only reason we did this is we wanted to prove a point to the community about the power of DCA.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, so we started in September. And we're going to DCA for 1 year, boom. And that's not to say that we won't sell some coins, because like we had Ondo in there, we sold it.
Right.
And then we put that into WIF and Jupe and whatever. And it doesn't mean we won't make moves, but we're still adding $100 to this specific portfolio every week. You know, no ifs, ands, or buts. And it's just to prove the power of DCA. You don't have to, you know, so many people buy the green and sell the red, you know,
so many.
Right. So we're trying to use it as like to help people with portfolio management. There are more coins in here than I would like for people to use. My whole thing is, even if you got 20 grand, you shouldn't have more than 10 coins.
Right.
You know, the average person, you know, for a person that's in crypto all day, every day. I mean, it's literally what we do. It's not our IRL jobs, but it's literally what we do. We're in crypto. If I'm not at work, I'm doing something on crypto. And if I'm at work, since my job allows, I'm probably doing something in crypto.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a little different. Actually, I don't even hold this many coins in my personal portfolio, to tell you the truth. I think I only have about 6, 7 coins in my personal portfolio. But yeah, so there we go. There's the DCA for the week. And we have one more thing, and that is the Twitter picker. We said we were giving away 50 ADA for any, or well, not for anybody, for whoever wins. All you had to do was, and of course, I screwed this up.
God. Well, before you pick it, am I allowed to throw something in
Yes.
there?
Go to the crypto,
Sure.
crypto_nightly 01. Oh, I thought you meant to go in. You got
No, he's already following us.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to. Oh, yeah. I probably should pull that up and do that too. Sorry. Hold on. I got somebody else's X pulled up. I was looking for scammers earlier. So I got their shit pulled up. But no, I'd like to throw in some Dan and some of those Radix review tokens if we can for whoever the winner is. Maybe,
Sure.
I don't know, like 500,000 Dan and maybe 10. I don't know how much. I don't know how much Radix review. We'll say 15K of the Radix review tokens.
15K Radix review.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Right.
Gotta
You
have
hear
an
that,
FTP
everybody?
wallet.
You guys are getting a bonus, but yes, you are going to have to download an XRD wallet, or what's the other one that you said? Zeus?
Or Zeus. Yeah, it's Z3 US is how it's spelled.
Okay. So you are going to have to do one of those two things. This was the giveaway right here. Our first giveaway will be 50 ADA. All you have to do is this. Boom. Like, repost, follow both of these. So we got it loaded in the Twitter picker. Well, actually, Twitter picker is not I pulled up Twitter picker, and it was like as of October 28th, we received blah, 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 blah. So we decided to comply. I was like, oh, crap. So, all right. So what? Yeah. So we got like, retweet, follow JPEG, Crypto Nightly. Okay. Profile image, obviously, and you got to have a banner. 50 minimum tweets, 1 month account. I put it down to like 20 followers because not everybody has a lot of followers. So, all right. So let's go ahead and pick a winner. Searching.
So does this work well? I've been using Simpliers, but you have to pay for it.
See, I use that because I remember you telling me about that, and we had a giveaway a while back, and we had too many entries for Twitter picker. So I got on Simply and I paid the dues or whatever. But as soon as I picked it, I canceled the account.
Yeah, there you go. Hell yeah.
We don't do enough, you know what I mean? And this one, I mean, we got like 164 entries on this one, and it didn't say anything about rigged.
Totally rigged.
It didn't say anything about having too many. So CNFT said Ghana is the winner, and Platypus, Moondai, Loci, Monty
It's
is
a party.
there. So let's go ahead and share this.
Hell yeah.
Don't contact us. We will contact you.
Hell
Yeah. So congrats, you won. Draw ID. Da 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 da.
So on and so forth. That's awesome. Hey, actually, and once you're done sending that, would you mind if we went to the One Mint page quick and showed everybody that holiday special next week? We have over $5,000 worth of tokens and over 40 NFTs to give away in 90 minutes next Saturday. I don't know how
This
the hell
can't complete this request because this link has been identified by X on our partners as being potentially harmful.
Oh, they don't like the Twitter picker because of the yeah.
So this is what we're gonna do.
Maybe if you take the HTTP.
Yeah, I'm gonna take all that off.
Draw ID. Yeah.
And since it was posted, oh, it won't let me change the. Okay, I'll just have to redo it from the. There we go.
Beautiful.
And we will just link it to the account on JPG Empire because that's where the original post came from. All right. What do you want? The One Mint page?
Yes. OneMint_podcast, please, just so we can show everybody next week the holiday special.
Am I not? There we go.
There it is. So it should be pinned right up top. Oh my God, are you not following me?
This is the Crypto Nightly account. It's a new account.
Okay.
JPEG Empire follows you. I was just about to say how embarrassing that we are not following, but look, we're following, bro. Look,
It's all right.
we're following.
It's all right.
What do you want me to click on? What do you want?
I'm going to be following
the first one that's pinned.
Yeah, the first one
pinned
that's
tweet.
So
there we go.
We have tons of projects in that thread. There's a list of all of the different projects and platforms that are donating. Next Saturday, December 21st, the first day of winter, we are doing the Radix Review Holiday Special. We have over $5,000 USD worth of tokens to give away and over 40 NFTs, and all of it is being given away in 90 minutes. This community does a lot for the space, right? They don't get paid, right? And every day they're out here tweeting, they're sharing shit. Likes and retweets mean a lot more than people realize. So this is to
when is this going? When did you say the giveaway is?
Next Saturday, the 21st of December at 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UTC. You got to be in the space to win. If you want to enter the very first giveaway, you can enter through that tweet. There is that is a giveaway tweet. So that'll be the first giveaway of the night. The rest are just going to go to people in the room. It's going to be crazy. Like, we're probably going to get to a point that we're just like, all right, the next person wins $1,000 worth of X, whatever the tokens are. So you guys got to come hang out on stage and chat, hang out.
And that's going to be next Saturday?
Next Saturday, the 21st of December.
Yep.
Okay. So
I could probably be there. I got to go down to my brother's house and fix his carport. So,
I mean, come on, what's more important, bro? Let's be honest.
Well,
family or us?
The fact that I have to drive 2.5 hours to my brother's house for an unpaid job because he doesn't want to pay out the ass for somebody else to do it.
Oh, fair. But yeah, it's
that's
going to be
what family's for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you click on the post, it'll expand and you'll be able to see, where you could set a reminder for the space and everything else, because it is a Twitter space.
See, just to prove a point, sir, look.
Oh, see? So that means I was following you, but you weren't following me. Thanks.
This is JPEG Empire.
Oh, got it. Okay.
No, because I want to do this. This is our next giveaway.
Oh.
We are going to give away. Oh, what do we want to give away, John?
Dude, I'd say probably another like 50 ADA. Or you want to just do a boss?
Huh?
I was gonna say, like, do you want to do a boss, or you want to do like an amount of ADA or something?
Well, a boss is 100 ADA. I'm just saying.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I get it. Or I mean, like, or some junkies.
I mean, we can do another 50.
Yeah. Because you talked about doing more than I think that we should do for the poker. I think we should do multiple poker things, though. And
That's
I'll
fine.
get that worked out.
We're going to put this out right now. What is going on here?
I like the background music you guys got. Like, it's very soothing. I find myself tapping my foot incessantly.
Now, it's funny because I can't hear
it. So the background music. Okay. So there actually is background music. I couldn't tell if it was the background music or if my neighbors, which are a bar, that have their music up so loud.
That could be it.
I can feel it.
I heard that. I heard the bass a couple times. Yeah. Okay.
But I will say, this music that you're listening to, my cousin, who is a musical artist in Atlanta, Georgia, El Cesar, he actually makes a bunch of beats, and he gave us this one.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, and John, I just sent you a DM on Discord to get your full XRD address, not just the domain. And that way I can send you that stuff for the giveaway.
Oh, cool.
That way, when they reach out to you, they get back to you. You'll have it for them right away. And just so everyone knows, that's coming out of my personal wallet, not the team wallet, including all of the Dan that is in this holiday special that did not come from the team wallet. That is from us, the founders. And if you remember from earlier, everything that we were given from this project, we locked up, right? 1% each. We locked it up for 2 years. So these are tokens we bought ourselves off a DEX. So just so everyone knows, it's not project funds being given away. Can't speak for any of the other projects, but whatever. It is really cool. Everybody really came together for this. Very, very cool.
Boom. There we go. There's another giveaway.
Hell yeah. That's going to be a fun space. It's going to be stressful. The last time I did this was 2 years ago on One Mint. We had a big Christmas giveaway. I don't know if you guys remember that. And it was like I was literally sweating at the end of it. Sweating. There was like thousands of people in the room. It was just giveaway after giveaway after giveaway.
Get a car. You get a car. You get a car.
Yeah, it was nuts. I did feel a little like Oprah. A little frazzled. Anyway. All right, I'm gonna send you these now, John. I got the your address, and thank you for having me, guys. This was a lot of fun. We gotta do it more often. I'm old, I'm lazy, I get up at 4 a.m, so usually like here it's 10:30 at night now, 10:38. Usually I am knocked out asleep by now. So
no, that's understandable. We know Fridays is the night. So
I'm still going to work in the morning though.
Are you?
Oh yeah, 6, sometimes 7 days a week, man. It don't stop.
Oh wow,
I make that money. So
crazy.
Listen, I got to get as much XRD as I can and as much Dan as I can before this shit blows, man.
I'm in the same boat. I feel you 100%.
Got to do it. If they're willing to give me $1, I'll take it. DCA right in there, just like you guys were saying.
That's right.
Transfer to John. Let's do a little
now I'm
super
responsible.
fast transaction here.
Yeah, you're responsible for all of it, John. I just write up the giveaways. It's on you to pay people.
That's fine. I can do it. I can do it. All right. So that's all we got. Right?
That is all we got. Man, there was a lot more. I wanted to go over charts, but we're getting late. We're already an hour, 40 minutes into it. But all I have to say is send. I'm just saying. Send has been killing it.
On Sui.
So
it is
Aaron was on stream. Aaron was on stream the other night, and he was talking about Send, which is Sui Lend on Sui. And the very next day, I seen it come out. And as soon as it came out, I was like, I better buy a little just in case. I don't like buying brand new tokens, but I threw 50 SWI in it, my own personal account. I threw 50 SWI in it from mine and John's account. And that was at $2.40. And that was at yesterday. Now it's at $3.73. It hit $4.04.
Damn.
So,
and so nobody reaches out and says, "Hey, Ken, go buy this token." Say, thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
Well, you still have
since you are following Crypto Nightly and you are following JPEG Empire, you would have known about this.
I should have. I'll just blame myself.
All right, everybody. That is the show for tonight. You guys have a great weekend. Touch some grass and get ready for the next leg up in crypto.
Happy Friday, everybody.
There
we go.
You can't see my plant because of the green screen, but I swear it's there. Touch some grass. Thanks, guys.
Everybody probably knows who you are that watches our show, but give us your socials. Give us, you know what I mean?
If you're into making terrible life decisions, go follow at NFT Machinist on X and check out Wenment _podcast. It is the one and only award-winning podcast on Cardano. And tune into Radix Review if you want to learn more about XRD every single Friday at 7 p.m. UTC on the 1 Mint account. And if you missed it, or you know what, you got other shit to do at 7 p.m. UTC on a Friday, that's cool too, because Radix Review is on every major podcast platform. All you got to do is search Radix Review That's it. So there you go. Thanks, guys.
There we go.
All right, we'll see you guys on Monday. Peace.